5-minute hip opener. We're just going to stretch our hips together for 5 minutes. Easy peasy. So extend your right leg out. Bring in your lower left leg and hug it in like a baby. We're just going to start here. This is a good stretch to do after your workout. Stretching this gigantic section of your body, this big giant joint when your body's cold, is going to be a lot harder than after you've worked out and you're warmed up a little bit. Muscles, I like to think of them as like rubber bands. You know what happens when you have a cold, dry rubber band? It starts to crack and it's really not very malleable or stretchy. So warm up those muscles before you try to stretch them. And switch sides. Bring in that right leg. Try to see if you can get this foot right in the crook of your elbow and just rock it side to side. Very nice. After we finish this one, we're going to do a very similar stretch, but on our back. Just breathe here. If this is a lot for your hips, just calm down and breathe. Let your nervous system know that it's okay to be here. You don't want to send your body into a flight when you start to stretch. So it's really important to just slow down your breathing and just let it happen. And release that leg. Let's lie down on our mats. We are going to cross our left leg over our right. Reach right through and clasp behind our thigh. Pull gently in on that thigh. As you do this, drop your chin so that your spine is elongated. If you find yourself looking up, you're kind of crunching your spine here. So just lowering your chin will give you a little bit better placement of all of your neck and spine area. If you want to straighten out your foot, if this works for you, and you can either take a towel, or your bathrobe mat if you have a yoga strap, or if you can reach your hands. If you want to straighten the leg and get into this in this way, it's a way to get a little bit deeper. Or you can just stay right here. This is a lot. And switch sides. We're going to place our right foot on top of our left knee. Reach through and just gently pull and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Drop your chin. Press your lower back into the mat. Your feet can be relaxed. No need to have them arched or pointed or anything like that. Just relax your feet. And again, if you can, reach up. If you want to straighten your leg, you can get a little bit deeper into this one. And let that go. Next thing we're going to do from this position is grab the tops of our feet and just pull them down. Happy baby. This is a great little round of stretches you can do while you're watching TV, while you're chit-chatting with your significant other. Just get down on the carpet and start doing these stretches. And once you have taken a few breaths in happy baby, you can let that go. And then we are going to go into a pigeon. So just rock your body up and extend your left leg behind you. Right foot is going to walk its way over to the other side of the mat and drop the knee. Now in your pigeon pose, I don't want you to just sit on the outside of that hip and let your whole body open. We're going to stay on top of it. Putting a block underneath your hip is a great way to support yourself in this pose and bring the floor closer to you. But we're just going to gently breathe and move in our pigeon here. Few breaths. We don't want any bouncing. We want to calm our nervous system with deep breaths, so that we can sink a little bit deeper into this and prevent our body from fighting back against it. And then we're going to switch sides. Bring that right leg back. To counter stretch, the first thing we're going to do is raise up our right leg and open up through the hip. Just move your knee around to open up and counter stretch that hip and drop it down. And bring the left leg all the way in. Shimmy your left foot over to the other side of the mat and drop the knee. Start to walk your toes back to the back edge of the mat and find your pigeon here. Again, no sitting down on this left hip. Stay nice and square. Hips over the front of your leg and putting a block underneath your left butt cheek here is a really nice way to support you if you want that, if you want to bring the floor closer to you. And deep breaths. Nice, calm, deep breaths. And tuck that back toe. We want to kick that right leg up so gently and just open up through the hip. That pigeon pose is a lot for your hip to deal with, especially if you're not used to hip openers. So we go really slow and make sure you counter stretch it. And drop your foot. Come to your knees. Awesome, that's your 5-minute hip opener. Hope it helps you, and you can like and subscribe for more similar content. Bye.